Guess you can leave. Yet another covered wagon. You'd think this was like the Trail to the West or something. Oh, wait, it was. Cavalry barracks. With one more table here where we're standing, it would give just enough seats. With one more table here where we're standing, it would give just enough seats for the 48 people who could sleep up above in the two rooms.
Is this the one when we came in?
No, don't be in here.
Okay.
Similar sort of thing, we've got our holiday upstairs. It was in the captain's house. They're all the best time around there. Oh, yeah.
Yet another. It's got to be officers as opposed to whatever. Oh, this is the surgeon quarters. Kiowa Fort, you need a magazine. You want to store all your ammunition near the people. Nice stone building would seem reasonably secure. And this is the original ruins from one of the buildings. Effectively concrete. This is Old Bedlam, built in 1849. It is the oldest documented structure in Wyoming. Here's the cutaway showing the post and frame construction. And here we have the ruins of 3 more buildings. This is definitely the earliest refrigerator that we've seen. Refrigerator, you say? Sure. You put your ice in this metal-lined box. As it melts, it drips out the pipe. And then you put your food that you want to keep cool inside the box, and it stays cooler than it would otherwise. I'm not sure it meets the new guidelines for energy efficiency. And that assumedly is a well. One of these depressions here used to be the ice house. So that says where they got the ice. They used to cut it on the river in the winter, keep it in the ice house. This house was a duplex, and we thought that was a new invention. The guardhouse, and the cells in the basement of the guardhouse. Starting at the guardhouse to the abandoned building there, the duplex over there to Old Bedlam, the Powder Magazine, sort of other buildings. And this is like the last one we haven't seen up here. The Post Bakery. The iron bridge across the river. Doesn't look like a river, but it is. Trust me on this. The bridge is 3 spans. At this time of year, only the 3rd span actually crosses the river. Well, much of the river. Trickle of water goes under this one. But in the spring, the water is much higher and floods the flat land there, which is the reason they need the 3 span to be able to get across all year. This side has a high bank. If this is the Oregon Trail, I don't understand why they had so much trouble finding Oregon. Just follow the cement walkway. Steps wouldn't have been too good for the wagons, but what can you do? This is assumedly the remnants of the Oregon Trail. I mean,
it's not like a big place like
well, it's at a half mile.
Center.
I don't know if it goes further, but the Oregon Trail. You can see the great big rut here through the field where it goes. After all these years, the trail was worn so deep that it still stays here. The Oregon Trail. The Moorcroft, Texas Trail. Bottom line is they drove thousands of longhorn cattle from Texas up through this way. Who knew? Before tape recorders, it was wire recorders. And you can just see the little wire in there. Never seen one.
The settlements founded upon these elements would open the way for the unification of Korea and the withdrawal of all foreign forces. In the meantime, I want a big
never knew that the middle of the country had so much nothing. To this little windy road. Through something. The roads in Wyoming are so crowded. He's flashing his lights low. I don't know what that's about. I don't claim to be no expert or nothing, but I'm guessing that's what we're coming to see. Well, I guess I won't be able to climb it today. I didn't register. We're thinking about going to the top. As in, we think we're not going to the top. Nope, doesn't look any easier from this side. Climbing up here from the river down there is much more my thing than climbing up there from here.
You want to sit for a minute, or are you ready to go?
No, I'll sit down in a minute. They had a big storm in August.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Lots of trees down.
So sorry.
And more debris everywhere from that storm. They must have had a interesting time trying to clear all these trails afterwards. I like these twisted. Oh. Red Rock is right. Brown bales is the way to go with hay these days. That's what they say. Oh, rolled up and they got plastic on the outside. I'm not sure what Google Maps says, There's the creek. Another spot along the river, or the creek, as the case may be.